Hello everybody, and today we will be having a look at the LEGO Harry Potter set 75966, the Hogwarts Room of Requirement. This set has 193 pieces and retails for $30 Australian dollars, $20 US dollars, and 18 Great British pounds. I called up my local LEGO store and luckily they had this still in stock. When I went to pick it up, however, they had completely sold out of this set. Originally I was hoping to get it in Kmart for $25, however Kmart seems to be releasing their sets in July rather than June as stated on LEGO's website. This set features 3 exclusive minifigures, 2 new Patronus charm pieces, and a training dummy. This set is from the Order of the Phoenix where Harry is teaching Dumbledore's army the Patronus charm, just before Umbridge breaks in and discovers about the secret training game. First, let's take a look at the minifigures. First up, let's have a look at Harry Potter. In the rendered images, I really did not like his torso, however, on closer inspection, I really like it. My favourite thing about it is the amount of detail that is shown on Harry's tie. Harry is wearing a Hogwarts cardigan with it open, exposing his shirt and his tie. He comes complete with his wand and his shorter new black hairpiece. Upon wider release, I really hope to get another copy of this torso so I can make an older version of Seamus Finnegan. And there's his alternate face. Next up is Hermione Granger. Just like Harry, I did not like the way she looked in the renders or even on the box art. But in person, I think the figure looks a lot better. I do wish, however, that she had the same hairpiece that was used in the 2019 Hagrid's Hut and the 2020 Forbidden Forest Umbridge's encounter. Although I do have to admit her hair was very similar to this hairstyle in that scene. Just like Harry, she is wearing a cardigan and features very good printing on the tie. However, unlike Harry, her cardigan is buttoned up. She also comes with her regular wand. Just like Harry, Hermione also features the same face as she did in the 2019 wave of sets. Here's a better look at her back printing as well as her alternate face. And last but not least, we have Luna Lovegood. Luna's one of my favourite characters and I'm so excited that we get to see another variant of her. This is also the first time that the Hogwarts uniform has featured its vest pattern. Although I am happy that Luna's torso features her cork necklace good luck charm, part of me is still disappointed that it's not a plain Ravenclaw torso that I can use to bulk build student armies. Here's a look at Luna's back printing as well as her alternate face. It's also interesting to note that Luna and Hermione are the only minifigures to use the negative spacing on the sides of the figure, like shown in many other female LEGO minifigures. Every other Hogwarts uniform we've seen has been unisex between figures. Before we take a look at the Patronus charm pieces, I wanted to quickly do a comparison between the 2 Luna Lovegood figures, the one from the 2018 Collectible Minifigures series and the one from the Room of Requirement. Both Lunas use the same hairpiece but have a slightly different variation of face. The one from the Collectible Minifigures series has a much darker pink lip and darker eyebrows, whereas the newer version of Luna's face has a much lighter pink lipstick and lighter eyebrows. One thing I noticed when the set pictures was released was that Luna's legs are the full-size minifigure legs, whereas the ones that were used in the minifigure series were the new mid legs. This doesn't quite add up as Luna was in year 5 when she was shown in the Order of the Phoenix and in year 6 when she was shown in the outfit on the right. Another very obvious difference is their alternate faces. If you take a closer look, you can see that Luna has a really light pink lipstick surrounding her lips. It's very faint on camera, but it's very easy to see in person. The first new Patronus piece we're going to look at is Hermione's Otter. When this set was first announced, I was umming and ahhing about just bricklinking the minifigures. Thought getting the Otter and Hare Patronus pieces would be really good as I imagine these are going to go for quite a bit on bricklink. The Otter and Hare use the same speckled colouring that was shown in Harry's Stag Patronus last year. The second Patronus piece we get in this set is Luna's Hare Patronus. This one looks amazing, and from the top of my head, I can't remember if LEGO has done a rabbit mold before. Either way, I think this piece looks absolutely brilliant and I love the little tail on the end. Although technically not a minifigure, I did want to highlight the training dummy as well. While technically he wasn't included in the Patronus scene, he was featured a lot in the Room of Requirement scenes in general, so I'm glad they included him in the set. This figure is brick built with wheels at the bottom and has a clip to stop him from falling over. He's got an exclusive torso and headpiece, and I really love the way these prints turned out. A couple of years ago, I got to go on the studio tour, so I saw this dummy in real life, and it really does remind me of him. However, I do think that because it is a brick-built base, it doesn't quite have that same slender, one-wheeled effect. One of the first things you build in the set is the Dumbledore's Army Noticeboard, and this whole Noticeboard is applied as a sticker. It's a very simple and effective design, and I do like the inclusion of it. When you look closely, there is the photo of Cedric hanging up on the wall. There's a clip from the Daily Prophet saying, "Is this the end for Albus Dumbledore?" and a photo of the original Order of the Phoenix. And the last newspaper clipping says Hogwarts in. So here is the main build of the sets. Just like all the Hogwarts pieces, it is modular and clips here like that. Even though it's supposed to be one set and connect together, I think they did this so that you can select which section of your Hogwarts you'd like to attach it to. In bag 1, you build this first section, which I think is supposed to be the main entrance to the Room of Requirement, but personally to me it looks more like one of the side walls. It uses 4 glass pane pieces on either side and has a dark brown door. As you can see, when I open the door, there is a brick wall here, and that is because on the other side there is a sliding brick door. The sliding door feature shows how the Room of Requirement does not just open for anyone. The sliding door is kept in place by a clip bit over here, the same one that is used to attach the door. Because of this, the door doesn't quite line up properly with the bricks, it just sits a bit too far out, but no one's really going to notice unless you're looking very up close. The smallest section showcases a fireplace which has a sticker on this panel back here. It's a very simple but effective built-up fireplace. On the back are 4 tile pieces, each with a different Proclamation sticker print. Proclamation 82, all students will submit to questioning. Proclamation 30, all Weasley products will be banned immediately. Proclamation 68, all student organisations are disbanded. Proclamation 23, Dolores Umbridge has been appointed High Inquisitor. I really love the inclusion of the minifigure hand pointing on these signs, and I love how they're all different ones. Now these are stuck on the back as one of the play features in the set is to push down the middle panel of this fireplace and off will pop the signs. I'm glad they used a short pin as well, as it doesn't push out this panel too far and keeps the fireplace nice and flush. Here's a better look at the set from the back when it's connected all together. Now there are 2 Technic pinhole connections on either side of the build, that way you can connect it to your Hogwarts. Although due to its small size and the fact that these panels are completely translucent, I'm not too sure where I plan on putting this set or if I'm just going to display it on its own. To build this set you get 1 small manual, and in the back there is an advertisement for the rest of the sets beside Buildable Hedwig and the Burrow, where it also says limited availability. It also explains the play feature on the back. Another extra they included in the set was these 2 spell pieces, which is supposed to clip into the minifigure's hands. I was really hoping when I noticed a hole at the top that it would fit on the end of their wand, but it doesn't, it just falls off. Just like in the Forbidden Forest set, there is a lot of big elements in this set, which means there is minimal extra pieces. The box for this set is also abnormally tall. I'm not too sure why that is. It also shows you the play features on the back. For $29, I think you do get a pretty good deal here. Although don't get me wrong, I would always love to pay a lower price tag for my Lego, and even if I could have saved $5 by waiting a month and getting it from Kmart, I would have loved it, but I don't really mind in this case, as I do think you get quite good value for your money. Especially considering all 3 or 4, if you count the training dummy as a figure, are exclusive to the set, but you also get the 2 new Patronus molds. Even if you didn't have any of the other Hogwarts sets, I think this set could also display well on its own, and considering it can be connected to Hogwarts, I do think you gain some value there, although like I said earlier, I don't exactly know where I'm gonna slot this one in. The sticker print on the billboard is also really good. If you were umming and ahhing about getting this set like me, I would say go for it. Yes, you could buy all the figures separately, but even if they cost around $5 each, it's gonna be roughly the price you would be paying for this set, especially if you can get this set on sale in a year's time. I personally think it's a lot better value of just buying it rather than trying to collect all the pieces separately. Tomorrow I will be building and reviewing the Astronomy Tower, so if you would like to see that, please consider subscribing. I did a review on the Forbidden Forest Umbridge's encounter yesterday, and will be doing some reviews on all of the other Harry Potter sets I've collected over the last 13 years. I hope you enjoyed this video, and until then, I'll see you later.